Hello everyone, I'm back. It took me a while, but I finally found a save. If you don't know what I'm talking about, good. But to be brief, let's say, I completely accidentally deleted the save. Seeing that I still haven't got the right one, or maybe I do. Yeah, I think I do. So, Yugoslavia is still in Libya. We got American, Israel. The Syria crisis has just begun. And we're gonna get some nuclear cruise reactors whilst Bona is being invaded. Oh yeah, and also this happened. Probably some massacre of some kind. Veto the bill. Holy mother god. They win in Turkey. An operational failure. That happens. There's a veto thrown through. A supply Roman army. Flying choppers. Here they are. Don't have enough thing yet. Infiltrate spies. PP. Or by fire. CP. Coordinate a local uprising. PP. CP. There you go. Indian subcontinent. Auto saving with credit. Recognize the Republic of India. Port Pata invasion has begun. We can't send our troopers. Alberta buying the Legionary Council is making its landing. Can't do stuff about that. Can do this though. CP. look right. Get Lot out of office because he's a lot of work to work with, and get our UDN in out of his Democratic Social Party or Social Democratic Party. The rules are still in charge of Canada. Canada. The United Democratic Revolutionary Forces Russians and pushed back the Porter Plateau invasion. Yay! Well done, lads. And Renzo ordered Corsico. Now, what happened to the previous guy? Who knows, who cares? Moving forward and fast. Those peace talks, do that. Hey, we may There's overthrown. We may get the rare event, it is quite rare, where both sides just come to peace. It's a very rare event, although somehow I've seen it happen. It's where you just click a few buttons and it's peacefully done. Usually they come part of the economic faction, not the faction itself. So enough. Operation success. Crude. Send military advisors. Which means we can send the guns. Once it's done, at least. And the Amurian thing has exploded. Tag Amur. That is a lot of troops. I've never once got even to that close of a number. Yep, that's clear. Tag USA. Magadan's been left to its Magadaning, as meaning killing the Amurians, so that the rightful heirs of Harbin. If you don't know what it is, technically the Russian Fascist Party itself was created in Harbin, here. Although the side we're fighting for is the Machovsky side, of Volovsky's side, which is based in the US, or the All Russian Fascist Union, not the Russian Fascist Party, although this branch of the Russian Fascist Party under Mikhail Malkovsky is basically the All Russian Fascist Union aligned, the pro-US as me, whilst the Russian Fascist Party itself under the actual leader, Konstantin Lozhevsky, is technically pro-Japanese and was basically planned to be a Japanese puppet. Send in the choppers. No. Also, does anyone remember Stage? The Hearts of Iron 4 player who Hearts of Iron 4 player that did those Hearts of Iron 4 time lapses. If you don't remember him, it's okay. He only just did a video. I'll reach it. Send in the choppers under Leonard F. Chapman Jr. Another Operation Success. The investigation concluded. Uruguayans there's been several gun downs between the army and the paramilitaries and La Escoba, or the death squads more or less. The battle of death squads. Send in flying bombers. These dogs. Contribution and investment. Need to be coastal node check. The constants and airdrops. Stuff is happening somewhere else. I do not know what happens if you win Operation Cherry, but let's give it a try anyway. Deterioration. Okay, that happened. Give them a comprehensive aid package. Operation Cuckoo. That one at least had a day of 7 days. Yeah, it still happens. This is also happening. That's new. Maybe they just added it in. I mean, these designs are new, some senses. So, yeah. So, need to still rebuilding my proper line. The UFF has been created, the United Filipino Force. Even if the commies have still got Manila in the first few months. The United Filipino Front. And we've just been kicked out of Madagascar. Even though we technically never even done the first three. And also we didn't press that, so yeah, that's most likely, if the Germans don't win, it's 100% the Japanese that win this. Yeah, this is why it's so difficult to, unless they actually change something with the Madagascar thing, either just giving it to Japan or, yeah, I don't know, do something else with it. It's kind of stupidly one-sided. I would give Japan the same thing as the US, so it would just block each other out. Also, we didn't even break the 3 triples, so yes. To the more developers, you fix Madagascar. Way too broken. Way too want to win as the US. Let's make the Brazilian army more disloyal. The Yugoslavs are fighting in Libya, and Egypt. Sentences I didn't expect saying today, or ever. And there are people. Because a lot of things will be said that weren't expected to be said. Yeah, that's been done, so our success chances are increased. Oh, the trips has gained to the Suez, so that happens. So another operational success. Make the MacArthur line. This and do that. Probably need to say which sides are coming to peace over what, and do some Operation Charity. So the Dominican Revolutionary Front, or the United the Dominican United Front for the Eradication of the United Front for the Eradication of Fascism in the Dominican, against the led by Horenzo Ornez Coiseco, and the rare event where Jose Rene or Popo Roman Fernandez actually coups the government instead of getting Trujillo's assistant in charge. The dissident armed forces will coup the government and peacefully merge together into a new government. usually it just joins to pack their crews, although I have seen it sometimes join the US. So could be a good thing for us, could be not. So in this game's accurate timeline, because there's always one day going to be a true path. After all, some things always happen and some things usually don't. I would say the so if you don't know what I mean, it's like Kaiser and Krieg, if you know those mods. They're both the same mod, both made by, not the same mod, both were made by the same developers, but they have a sort of history where they're both connected, and so it's sort of like that. So some events carry on into others and other events don't. So the American Civil War, that's a genuine thing that will happen, but it's debated on who would have won. I would say how much the US is controlled by the AUS, it's most likely the AUS who wins. Although the Mississippi River ceasefire is a thing that happens, it's most when there's two of the factions, and it's a rare event at best, only happening between the PSA or the AUS as well. So I thought about doing a similar thought process as me. I'm pretty sure I just terribly summarized what I was talking about, but as meaning there's a timeline, an actual timeline, and some events the player is controlling what will happen, and some events are hard stone and going to happen. So I would say, if they make a sort of sequel mod, if you will, in year 2000, because year 2000 with Nazis and the Imperial Japanese is going to be insane. And I would say Madagascar is a Japanese puppet. These warlords are most likely going to be conquered by Japan, or the Tibetans trying to get them back. This is going to stick or be peacefully resolved. I think peacefully resolved, depending on when the 70s reach, it'll most likely be similar governments, or probably not. The rebellion of the warlords will fail. I think the Great East Asian War will happen as just the warlords themselves. Maybe not, but China will still be here, but it will go into here as well. But these warlords will definitely die off, most likely in the mid-70s, 100%. Italian dominance is pretty strong around here. Not entirely sure which is the right solution for this, counting many things that could happen, and counting it's an event that hasn't got actual things set in stone. But I think the actual timeline is Italians defend their lands, and it's peacefully split up. It may not be that, and I'm just being hopeful. But anyway, the Great Africa War happens. Yeah, that happens. Venezuela, I think New Granada will win. The Union for the Eradication of Fascism will win always this one war, but it depends on which outcome it will be. Operational failure. Do best for us. I've usually seen the communists win Haiti more than I have seen the Republicans, so it's most likely the communists win in Haiti. So there's that. Cuba, I think it would be more or less. I think Cuba, yeah, Cuba just joins the OFN. I'm not sure about if Iceland stays or goes. I would say, most because I'm kind of biased, the UK still is independent from Germany, not a protectorate or puppet, but the demilitarized zone will exist. Every time I've seen this, you have to kind of force feed Northern Islands to get independent. Does mean you literally have. It's a very hard thing to not let them die within like 5 minutes. So I would say Ireland just gets Northern Ireland, and it's like a sort of standoff thing with the Germans supporting Northern Ireland being Irish and other being other. Usually Onega is just destroyed by any Russian unifier, so yeah, they're gone. R.I.P. I would say there's actually more of a thing about Nixon's impeachment. Anyway, I would say Magadan would definitely get the East Coast, or at least it's split between Magadan getting. Oh, here it was, Divine One. Separately. Magadan and Kutsk. I would see. No, it's Almere. I would say it's a mixture of Magadan and Almere are sort of kind of important because the Japanese are more likely to gain Almere kind of more support through here, but it's a very split issue. So I would say Magadan, but it could also still be Almere. Yeah, Islamists take over here. I don't know what they're going to do with the anarchy area there of Turkmen and Uzbek lands. The Hoi4 agreement has been made. Popo-Roman Joint Civil Military Government of Santo Domingo has reached an accord with the Dominican Revolution Front of religion over a distance as the June 14th movement. Front will recognize for their role of regime. Its fighters will be allowed to retain citizens in the Dominican Republic and or to travel with their arms to Cuba, with the safety those staying guaranteed by the President of peacekeepers from the Organization of American States. The OAS also has duty overseeing the free elections to be held coming months. Mexico, Cuba, and the United States and other democracies in Latin America applauded the victory of the Popular Front against fascism, whilst European powers decried the entrenchment of lesser forces in Eastern Europe. It's morning again in Santo Domingo. Well done, but even for a despotar despot as yourself. Elections are coming to there. Let's see who wins. Actually, no, you can't. It would be funny if there's a similar thing with where, like in Malaya for Dominican Republic. Really missed opportunity there, guys. Operation success. Invest in India. Something happening in Chile, although it still needs to be fully fleshed out. What else? New Granada, 100% were won. The reactivated Colombian Civil War. It's either that or the Colombian Revolutionary Front. It's usually one of the two. Not the Colombian the Second Colombian Army. It's one of those two. Also, the Red Group of the Republican National Association has basically become a dictatorship under Eugenio Moriagini, with a puppet of Santa Cruz. It's most likely Calabria will be formed in northern Santa Cruz and the Valle Grande and Bella Oriental regions. But I have spoken too long and spoken too widely. Other than my final actions of tag Eric. Also, my new glasses are working like a real plague. Originally I wasn't wearing them because it hurt my eyes, but now I think it's just because I need to get used to them. Yeah. Tag it. Oh, it is Tag Yak. Oh no. Well, anyway, with that sorted it out. I give you adieu. This has been US. I almost lost the save and had to restart it entirely again. So deeply sorry about that. Yeah, see you next time. Where you finish off the second Japanese UFF after seeing the failures that I have done and trying to fix those. Yugoslavia is going into Egypt. Brazil's army is going to revolt in mere minutes, hopefully. And Dominica is going to hold an election. Also, basically, screw Malaysia. Hoi4, not Hoi4, TNO mods. Fix it. It's way too weird. Anyway, hope to see you next time. Hope to see you again, and goodbye.